So the car show was pretty good. Lots of cool cars, walked around, saw them, but that car's not very fast. And I was just thinking on the way home, why not put it on the dyno and see how much power this thing makes?
It only has 500 miles.
Yeah, it's gonna have like 510 after I dyno it. It's not even gonna be that many miles, but I'm so curious to see how much power this thing makes.
It's pretty fast.
It's not very fast, but let's put it on the dyno and see what she pulls. I'm gonna say about mid 50s on the power.
No.
Yeah. Yep. Let's go check it out.
You're watching the Biff's YouTube channel.
It's a drop gearbox out of one of my Volvo haul trucks. This here is out of a 40-ton Volvo 6-wheel haul truck. It's called a drop gearbox. And to layman's terms, it's basically a transfer case where the power comes in one side and goes out of the other, front and back.
It's heavy.
It is very heavy.
Actually, it doesn't look heavy to me.
You want to lift it up?
Sure.
Why are you moving this?
I'm getting a dyno down. I got some cars I'm gonna dyno. I was driving with my father-in-law to the car show and we were running the MG down the highway and I thought, I wonder how much power this thing would make on the dyno. So, and I got my LTD, it's ready to put some power down, and I have the Cadillac versus the Continental. I got that competition. I haven't got a chance. We had the UTVs all in here. Now that everything's gone, I'm gonna pull the dyno down and get busy.
Dad, do you have any Sharpies?
Yeah. What are you drawing on, bud?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Do you have any scissors?
Yep.
I have both.
I see a go-kart up there.
Yeah, we got Ryder a go-kart. Yeah, we about red. It is. The thing I love about it is it's really portable.
Dad,
You know what?
What?
We gotta bring the car in first. Wow! Good job, buddy. Okay, just go over there. Go ahead. Okay, let's get ready to go left. Left. I'm gonna take my 9-bot down.
Dad.
My scooter.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Can you give me some scissors
Absolutely.
and a Sharpie?
Yep. Okay, you know what else I need?
What? The key? What's up?
This here is a DeWalt jump starter. And you put the DeWalt battery in there, hook this up, and starts the car.
Wow. Nifty.
I'm gonna get a battery. Howdy. Wanna go for a ride?
No, but your door's open.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Only one tire? Oh, no.
Only one tire.
I know that's called a single wheel. Single peel. Alright, that looks good right there. Gotta push our feetsies on. Unfortunately, they hit the arms, so we have to take them off. How much power do you think it's gonna make?
I think it's going to make a lot.
How much? Take a guess.
300.
Yeah, 300? Oh my God.
What do you think?
Now I know where you come up with all your numbers at, honey. I'm gonna say 58.
58 horsepower and mine's 300.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about now, don't you?
Yeah.
Run the car warm up a little bit before I put her up the dyno.
What's that mean?
It keeps running. It's still idling high for being cold. had to give her my little jump start. She'd been sitting a little while. Not too long, but this battery's getting weak. I think I smoked my DeWalt battery though. They forgot to tell you that in the instructions. Be careful. You could damage your DeWalt battery. Nothing. This one's kind of hot still. All right, so I'm dying to know how much power this MG makes. I took this car down to Ray Everham's car show, picked up my father-in-law, and scooting this thing down the highway, but I'm dying to know how much power this thing makes. Of course, we can look it up in the book, but that's cheating. So, I got my Dyno out, and we're gonna put this thing on there. Comment on how much power you think this thing's gonna make. So what we gotta do is we gotta get the ramps out. We're gonna move this thing forward, move it over a little bit, get it up on here, and then we'll have to tie it down. So that's the most important thing, getting it fastened down good. Then we'll set the electronics up in the computer, and we'll be ready to run this thing. Okay. All right, so I'm getting ready to dyno this MG. I've got everything kind of set up here. I got the electronics plugged in, got the box out, ratchet strap the straps, the ramps on, so they don't want to kick out when I back on. Usually we'll lift the cars up with a forklift, like the UTVs off the back cage with a fork extension. But obviously I'm not doing it with this car. So I'm gonna attempt to back it on here, but I'm by myself, so this could be, put it here on the toolbox so you guys can see me fall off the ramps. MG, I need to move it over some, obviously. Okay, so she's all ready to go. And I was serious about if you want to come help me, so I don't have to do all this by myself. I'm praying this thing starts. I love that. Make sure. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm looking good. Come on, baby. Go in reverse. There you go. Whoa. Spending a little too much. I didn't think I'd have to block these. This car's pretty light. I'm gonna block them anyway. Block these up. Now, I know a lot of you already know this, but here's a little tip. When you're blocking ramps, never block them up without giving them at least an inch to bow down. That way they've got lots of pressure on them, tends to hold them in place. If you block them right away, then they'll get squirrely on you. So give it a little bit of room to bend down before you start pushing on your block. Okay, that should hold it. See how we did. Whoop, we're not quite there yet. They don't run it up on the front ramps, but I guess it's not going to hurt. This is such a short little car. I'll make sure I got enough room when it falls down in there. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, so I bumped the drum started to spin, came back off, got a little run at it so I could fall into the thing, and I'm up on the front a little bit. I think that's gonna work out perfect. Yep. All right. Yeah. My film girl just showed up, Cristina.
Wow. You got a mount?
Yeah, I got a mount. I ordered that on Amazon. So there's Bruno. You know, I was saying I'm up here working by myself. I said, anybody wants to help me, DM me. Because you got to be a mechanic and drive a forklift and know how to tie this down and run a camera. You got to be able to hold the camera. Pretty difficult stuff. My rubber tips are, you know, my ramps are touching the drum. So, but I'm up on it. So I'm gonna have to jack the front up, get the ramp. I thought I'd be able to dyno it just like that. Tie it down and go. Front on the ramps. I usually dyno cars that are longer, so they're not on the ramp. But anyway, we'll have to jack it up. Oh, look at that cross member. Heck yeah. I was thinking, where am I gonna jack this thing up at? Love it. Hey, buddy. Sit. Bruno, sit. Bruno. Okay, we're off. Those of you who don't know Bruno, he smiles. And if you're ever filming behind me, you guys are gonna get to see it.
Wow.
I was trying to cheat. Just spinning under there a little bit. My jack, I think, is low on oil. It's giving me troubles. Bruno, I need your help, buddy. We're gonna have to go get the other jack. Or call that good.
Wow, Heatwave sent you a hat too?
Yeah, they did.
Look at that.
I'm loving it. Especially with this 30-degree temperature out here. I'm gonna tie this thing down, get her nice and tight.
We'll see who's closer.
What did I say?
You said 50. I said 300.
I said 58. Who do you think's gonna be closer, me or Cristina?
Careful under there.
Oh, I am.
This is gonna be great.
We're only getting started, honey.
Oh, really?
Yep. This thing's gonna be laying down some heat. How come you're not underneath here?
It's not too old, right? To dyno?
Too old?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Break.
Oh, no. Oh, she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine.
We're gonna need to clean this car up a little bit.
I know. She's gonna need a little bit. Just down to the end of my strap. And I just don't think it's gonna work. I'm gonna have to get a different one. Yep. Well, shysters. Never fail. I've got the same length one. I think. Let's see. Oh no. I was a shorty for some reason. You know, it's a good little car. Seriously don't think she's gonna be spinning the tires on the dyno.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
You'd be surprised.
I know. Where do you think the engine is, in the front or the back, honey?
Front.
You think it's in the front?
Yeah.
How'd you figure that, just by the
look of it?
The look? The hood was bigger?
Wow.
Be careful, it was really thin and light. This car had some kind of something in the engine compartment he was telling me about. It looks like it hasn't been cleaned or the motor blew up or something, but this is actually glue of some kind. It had this fabric in here and they've removed it. I don't know if it was put in for sound deadening or what they did, but it looks like crap in this engine compartment, but this car is actually pristine. Very, very nice. And it's got 520 miles on it. Very low miles. I'm gonna find the distributor. There's the coil. I'll need the ground trigger side. This looks like a nitrous solenoid right here. If it doesn't make 300, we'll put nitrous on it. Make a little bit more. In order for my dyno to work, I have to have a tach lead. So it has to sense the RPM of the engine in order, and then the drums in order to operate. If I lose my tach lead, I've learned the hard way, it locks the drums up. And that constituted the drive shaft breaking in half and ball bearings hitting that wall and busting the fuel cell open and fuel going all over the floor. And it was a traumatic experience when I was dynoing something about 9,000 RPM. So, most important thing, have the tack lead hooked up. So we are going to run this across here, and this is the negative signal of the tack, and this is a ground. The ground we could pretty much put anywhere. We're gonna have a good ground. And then alligator clip the negative side of it. And I'm gonna have to get my glasses and probably a mirror. I have these handy dandy mirrors just for inspection purposes, so you can see what you can't see. You know, sometimes you see what you don't want to see, but right now I want to see what this is. So I'm gonna get a light, and I'm just looking. I could probably trace the wire as well, unless it just goes in the harness. It does just go in the harness. So I'll have to grab a light, figure out which one is a negative. Let's see what it says.
Can you dyno any car?
You can pretty much dyno any car that I can only dyno rear wheel drive cars. I can't dyno if they're all wheel. Well, I could dyno a front wheel drive, I guess. Oh, there's a plus. Okay, I got positive, negative. All right, I got it. Found it. Last minute. This is the negative side over here.
Are you sure?
Yep. It'll only blow up, honey, if it's not. Okay, that's the negative side. Most important, make sure that this is out of your. That's on there, and I got a negative.
What about the positive?
It's pretty. You don't use the positive, just the negative trigger.
Got it.
And a ground. Plug my computer in here, and we'll see if we get a ground or a tack signal. That's the first things first. Plug this guy in here. Turn on the computer.
What is that, from like the 80s?
I will tell you, this is a very old computer. The reason why is the Dyno software will only operate on an old version of Windows. And I've had this Dyno for about 8 to 10 years now. So it was an old version of Windows 8 to 10 years ago.
Bill 16 as your background photo.
Now we're gonna go to, that was the last thing I dynoed.
Your battery can no longer provide sufficient power to your system.
I know, I've put a new battery in this computer twice.
You gotta X out of that.
Last thing I dynoed made 109 horsepower.
Is that the camper truck?
I don't know. Might be. Oh, here's a big pull. 114 on that pull. Zip tie this wire up so it doesn't fall off
Yeah, that's a good idea.
while we're making this stellar pull.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this is going to be pretty violent when it really comes around. You know?
Anything can be violent.
Well, that's true.
That's gonna hold together?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want it, if I trip on it, like I normally do. So right here, this RPM, if I start the car, this should go. I got my fingers crossed.
It's not gonna explode right now.
No, won't blow up yet. Won't blow up yet. Okay, come on, baby, work. You work? Okay, now I'm gonna have to adjust it because RPMs aren't gonna be right. Oh, shoot fire. I may be close to being right. I don't think it is. It's more than 700 RPM, I think.
800 right now.
Yeah, so it's in half. So it's idling at 1600 RPM. That's because it's got 4 cylinders, not 8. So. But the good thing is, we've got a tack signal. Okay, I use this thing about every 3 months or 2 months, so I have to figure out how to use it. I got to go through here and figure out how to switch it to a 4-cylinder car. Okay, right here, engine RPM. Okay, 4 equals 1. That should be the right trigger, but let's do 2 equals 1. Do that and see what we get for RPM.
Do you have to save it?
I don't think you're gonna have to save it yet. Let me see. What's he say now? Oh yeah! All right. Now she's right.
Now you just dyno it?
Yep.
I'm worried something's gonna fly out and hit me over here if I stand over here. What? Wait, that's it?
I gotta have the computer in the car.
That's it?
No,
That can't be it.
oh, have you ever had that happen before?
What a letdown. What did it do? So yeah, make sure to save that.
All right, let's see what she did. Okay, got 0.3 horsepower.
What?
It got,
That's impossible.
yeah. Well, it couldn't rev up.
That was better. Did better.
Yeah. All right, drum roll. Drum roll. What do you think it made? Oh. 48.28.
Oh.
48.28 horsepower.
You said 58.
I know, I'm 10 off. I gotta tune this thing up. Let me make another run. I gotta redeem myself. That's pretty close to 300 though. I mean.
That just shows you how fast your stuff really is.
48.48. All right, this is what she's gonna go, honey. Okay. Let's see what we got. MG run number 2. All right, what do we got? Oh yeah, 50.22. Man, we just picked up 1.6 horsepower. Okay, well, I was within 10. Okay, well, I don't know, remember, I have to look back on the video, but I thought I said 58 horsepower. But anyway, this thing made 50 horsepower, pretty much right on the button. We made 2 pulls, pretty flat. I'm sure we could do a tune-up, maybe get 8 or 10 more, maybe meet my number. But anyway, the old yellow beast made 50 horsepower, everybody. So if you guessed 50, you were right. If you guessed 300, you're off by a little bit. All right, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. More importantly, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more stuff dynoed. We're going to get the next one out. Hallelujah. See you later.